Best election analysts on the air in Louisville. Been with us on election night before. Republican Iris Wilbur Glick of IW Strategies and Democrat David Tandy of the Denton's law firm and former Metro Council president. So we had appears Donald Trump increased his percentage of victory in Kentucky compared to 2020. Iris, your thoughts on that?
Yes. However, when you look at Jefferson County, the performance-wise, kind of middle of the road. Overall voter participation in the presidential race increased from 16, but less than 20. And same thing goes with sort of the vote breakdown. Harris did not perform as well as Biden, performed a little bit better than Clinton, and Trump, sort of those numbers reflected the same. Did better than 16, but not as well as 20.
David, let's pick up on what could be a victory for Democrats. Amendment number 2. You had Governor Andy Beshear squarely the spokesperson for defeating Amendment number 2, which has happened tonight.
Yeah, so you could make the argument that Amendment 2 was just an overreach on the part of those who were supporting it, put it on the ballot. The focus a lot of times that when you have these constitutional amendments is on Jefferson County solely, and it fails to recognize that in the more rural counties of Kentucky, the school system is one of the larger employers in that community. So the idea of trying to take public dollars away from those public institutions, put it in the hand of private institutions that nobody knows where they're going to go or where they're going to be located. It's not a winning strategy.
The other fascinating development to me is this Metro Council development. Jefferson County GOP have really targeted these 3 races. I have the former Metro Council president sitting right here. You go back to the early days of the council. Give me your thoughts now on the Republicans increasing their seats. They don't have the majority, but they're increasing their seats.
It's essentially a reset to where we started back in 2002.
South End did it for them.
Well, yeah, South End did it. You remember in 2002, it was a 15-11, 15-11 split to where then if you had 3 Democrats that decided to join the Republican Party, they would make the Republicans the majority, and so there was a need there to make sure that you're working on both sides to try to make something happen. And so I think it's going back to where we were again. The thing about with Metro Council and Metro government just in general is you start to see things they go in circles, in cycles, and where the pendulums would swing one way and it swings back another.
Let me ask Iris your thoughts on this development.
So first of all, Louisville Republicans had great candidates this time around, despite being sort of at a disadvantage dollar-wise, worked extremely hard. And I think local issues matter, particularly down ballot races. And I think these candidates made the case for public safety and economic opportunities, for each of their districts. And so, yeah, not surprised to see them prevail, but I'm so glad to see that hard work paid off.
You've been with us all day. You're going to be back with us tomorrow at 5:30. I want to wrap up. Do you think Donald Trump's going to be the president of the United States? And when will we know who will be the president of the United States? It's going to be tomorrow, Thursday, Friday? Iris, start with you.
Hard to say right now. I mean, none of the 7 states that we're tracking right now have been able to produce real returns. So I think it's going to be a bit. Right now, I know President Trump, I think, has the edge on the popular vote. But it's just too early to tell. We're not going to turn to pumpkins tonight, so we'll continue the discussion going into tomorrow.
David?
I would tell everybody out there, as one who our firm, we represent a lot of bourbon and wine and other spirit makers out there. For the viewers out there, find your favorite adult beverage of choice, settle in, relax. It'll be a minute for us to figure out who won these races.
Sounds like something you both can agree on there tonight. All right, thank you both. We'll see you again tomorrow. Who knows? We have a lot more to talk about.